So I'm going to show, hey guys, so I'm going to show you how to put a zipper on the new infinity scarf with a zipper. I know that there's been a lot of people asking how to do the zipper, so I figured a short video would help you. So we've got our fabric, we've got our 9-inch zipper, and we have our 2 pieces of woven fabric that we're using as our pocket, 9 inches by 7. So I've got those already cut, I've got that ready. I went and pre-marked my fabric at the 5-inch marks on both sides, so it's just easier, I don't have to do it later. I'm all ready to go. So we're gonna start with the first side. So to get started, I'm just gonna let you know, you'll hear me saying pretty side, wrong side. That's referring to right side and wrong side of fabric. Pretty side, ugly side. It just works better for my students. They like saying pretty side, and just easier for them to remember. So that's how I'm going to refer to them as, okay? All right, so we have our fabric. Here's my clip. We're starting at 5 inches from the long end of one of our sides. So the same thing with the pretty side, same thing with the zipper. The side that has the pole, that is considered our pretty side. The side without the pole is the ugly side, okay? So we're gonna start with pretty side up of our infinity scarf fabric. And we are going to put the pretty side of the zipper down on top of the pretty side of the scarf. And then we're going to take one of our pocket pieces, the 9-inch side, and we are also going to place that pretty side down. Okay, so we're placing pretty side of our pocket down on top of there. And I'm going to use clips. So the big thing with the clips is you can feel where that zipper is, and you want to just have that clip stop right before that zipper. That's going to help you as you're going to make sure that you don't go over your zipper. Now the big thing with doing your zipper is go at a slow speed, because what's going to happen is if you're going at a slow speed, you have a really hard time being able to, okay, so if you go at a slow speed, you will help eliminate the risk of running over that zipper. So if your machine has a slower setting, go ahead and set that. So what I did is we just clipped it, making sure that that zipper inside is pulled up along that fabric line, just like so. Okay, and we're gonna put it in the machine. Okay, so we are starting on this side, which is also the side that has our pull tab. So you will sometimes see that your needle tries to go more right than where it should be going because of that piece. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to unzip this a little, and then when I get past this first little section, I'll zip it back up. So you need to make your machine go hard left, and I'm teaching you with just using your normal zigzag. Alright, so needle is hard left, and I pulled that tab down some. So what we're going to do, we're just going to put our foot right here at the start of our zipper, and what's going to happen now is, there we go, what's going to happen now is that foot is just going to stay along the side of the zipper, and we're just going to go down the whole time to make sure we don't go over the zipper. So let me start this. Get these tails out of the way. Okay, so I've started it just a little just so I can show you. So our foot is just going to stay lined up with the side of that. And what I normally do is I just keep my finger here so I can feel where that zipper is, so I know I'm never gonna go over it. I'm never gonna sew over it. And when you're first starting out, start slow, because if you are slow, like I said, it's gonna be harder for your machine to go over that zipper because it won't have enough momentum. So real quick, because I already just finished that little section, I'm just gonna take my zipper, zip it back up, and now I'm just gonna continue sewing down. So just check every now and then to make sure that your zipper is lined up with the sides there. And we're gonna go down. And sew to the end, like so. And now I should add, you should be doing reverse the beginning and the end. I'm just not for this video. Not bad, sorry. So I just did that first side. So you can see that. Let me try and get it clear. Come on. There we go. So that's what the one side looks like. And this is what the back side looks like so far. So you can see why we do the way that we put them in to sandwich them, so that now if I were to open this zipper and pretend that my other side's there, I'm seeing that pretty side of that other fabric. Had we flipped that fabric around, then we would not be able to see that pretty side. Okay, so now we are going to do the same thing to the other side. So like I said before, I already pre-clipped it at the 5-inch mark because we're doing 5 inches in. And it's pretty much going to be the same thing. So I'm going to flip this around and lay this down. So it looks like this. So now we are taking the pretty side of our zipper and we're going to lay it down again on top of our pretty side of our fabric. I've got my little mark here so I know that this is where we're starting. And then I'm going to take my pocket fabric and I'm going to lay that pretty side down as well. And I'm just trying to line it up in the same space with where my other one is already sewn to the zipper, just to help with that. So I'm going to place my clips there. Remember, when you're placing those clips, don't place them, like don't grab all the fabric. Okay, don't make it look like this. And also, you don't want it to be over top of that zipper. You want it to be right before the zipper. It's really going to help you when you're sewing that zipper, so you don't lose it and accidentally sew over it. So that would not be good. So we've got it like this. And we're going to go ahead and put it in our machine. Just like this, keeping all of the other side where, you know, all of zipper and whatnot from the other side that we just did is out of the way. So I am making sure my zipper is still lined up with the side of my fabric, and I'm placing it right there. Okay, so I've got my foot down. My needle again is still hard left. I've placed my foot there, my reverse here, and so now I can still feel that my foot is right there along the side. It's just following the side of that zipper. And I'm just checking to make sure my zipper hasn't slid and moved. It's like not in the right spot. And I'm going to put my foot down. And again, I'm going to take that because we've got that pull there. For beginners, it can be hard. And it can try and make that pull being there when you get down to the end can make your needle try and go more to the right. So I'm just going to, for the sake of this, to help you guys, I'm going to pull my tab backwards, away from where I'm sewing right now. So I just lifted my foot, my needle down, and put my foot back down. And I'm just going to continue going. And now we're following it all the way down. So, bam, done there. Alright, so if you've done that, the inside of it's going to look like this. So you can see we haven't sewn them together yet. And the outside is looking like this. So we got our zipper there. It's looking good. Okay. So for the sake of the next part, we're going to keep it this way out. Okay, so for the next part, I'm going to keep that zipper a little open. And we are going to line these up like so. And we're going to add some pins here. Clips, pins. Clearly, I grew up in the days of pins, but we have now moved on to clips. And we're just lining up. Okay, so I've pinned that, clipped it. Looks like this. You're going to clip all the way down. And I'm going to show you real quick how to do this part. And then you should be good to go. Alright, so I'm onto this part. I put the side in that has the short 5-inch side here. And also just make sure you've now changed your needle back to center rather than hard left. And I'm going to just go ahead and start sewing this down. Oops. That way. There we go. So clearly something here happened with mine. I don't know if I measured my fabric and I swear it was 9 inches. But you can see where my little metal tabs are. So I am just going to continue showing down just a little. And I'm really close to that zipper. I can feel it. So I put my needle down and now I'm going to turn my fabric. So I have to go over these teeth with the way mine is. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to just hand crank it until I get over those teeth. So right there you could see it kind of was a little bit harder to go through. That was just because it was going through one of those plastic teeth. And now I'm through them all the way. So I'm just going to continue sewing. Like so until I get to my end. Do turn the corner. And so you can really do this on just a regular sewing machine. You don't need a serger or anything because all of these stitches are going to get inside. So it doesn't really matter what you sew it with because no one's ever going to see it, right? So who cares? I made one earlier with teal thread. I'm like, you're not even going to see it. So I'm sewing down. Going fast right now, but I'm going to start getting a little bit slower. I get closer to here. And now I can already feel, I know that my teeth end like right next to where my needle is. Just for precaution though, I'm just going to hand crank it. So then I don't run the risk of breaking my needle or messing up my machine. So I've now got it. And I'm just going to continue going down the next side. And you're going to finish it out, sewing all the way down. Alright, so we just finished that part. So now it looks like this sewn. I'm just going to pull it through to show you what it looks like. And then you'll go ahead and you're going to finish off your other stitches. So the way that because of the way I do it, I like it because when you've got your zipper zipped, it's almost kind of like the invisible zipper kind of close. So it looks like this. So you can't even tell. I mean, once it's on and whatnot, like you can barely even tell it's there. It's great. And so when someone compliments you, it's like, hey, I really like your scarf. You can say, thanks. It has a pocket. So I hope you found this video helpful. It's my first one ever doing, so sorry if it's a little rough. I just really wanted to help you guys because it's a great Christmas gift. It takes 15 minutes to make this scarf, and everyone's gonna want one, right? So get on it. Merry Christmas, guys. Happy Kwanzaa too, and any other holidays I missed.